Now let us talk about the MCQs. See, please practice the MCQs very well, and the which we are talking about is repeatedly asked during the examinations. So go through and try to solve on your own. MCQ number 1. Mutual funds are constituted as trusts in India. Who are the beneficiaries of the trust? A. The employees of the asset management company. B. The mutual fund distributors. C. The unit holders. D. Trustees of mutual fund. And the correct answer is C. The unit holders. Question number 2. Who handles the day to day management of the mutual fund? A. Asset management company. B. Registrar and transfer agent. C. Mutual fund trustees. And D. Unit holders. And the management is conducted by the A. Asset management company. Question number 3. Whose job is it to track the various corporate actions like bonus, dividend, or right issues in companies where the mutual fund scheme has invested? A. Registrar and transfer agency. B. Custodian. C. Auditors of the asset management company. And D. Unit holders. And the correct answer is B. Custodian. Question number 4. Registrar and transfer agency function must be independent of asset management company and it cannot be retained in-house. State whether this statement is true or false. And the correct answer is false. Now see, any company, any AMC can have the registrar and transfer agency to maintain the record of the transactions which takes place apart from the AMC itself. Question number 5. With which agency are the mutual fund distributors registered? A. Securities and Exchange Board of India, that is SEBI. B. Fund Accounting Team. C. Depositories. And D. Association of Mutual Fund in India. And the correct answer is D. Association of Mutual Funds in India. Just now only we have talked that they provide us the ARN number after clearing the exams. Question number 6. Trustees of mutual fund can also be appointed as the trustee of another mutual fund. State whether this statement is true or false. And the correct answer is B, false. Only one person can be the trustee of one mutual fund. That is the rule. Question number 6. AMFI is neither a regulatory body nor a self-regulatory organization SRO. State whether true or false. And the correct answer is A, true. Question number 7. Who has the basic role in protecting interest of investors? A. Trustees. B. AMCs. C. Fund managers. And D. Sponsors. And the correct answer is A. Trustees. The trustees' main function is only to protect the investor, money especially. Question number 8. What is the minimum percent of net worth of AMC to be constituted by sponsors? A. 40%, B. 60%, C. 65%, and D. 45%. And the correct answer is A. 40%. Who appoints the scheme auditors? A. Trustees. B. AMC. C. RTA. And D. Sponsors. And the correct answer is A. Trustees. Question number 10. Who among the following ensures the compliance with SEBI regulations and defines functioning of AMC? A. Sponsors. B. Trustees. C. Custodian. And D. Depository. And the correct answer is B. Trustees. Question number 11. Who makes the application to SEBI for registration? A. Sponsors. B. Registrar. C. Custodian. And D. Both B and C. And the correct answer is A. Sponsors. Now see, whenever any application has to be made, the sponsor has to go to SEBI and register it. Question number 12. Investors need not go through the process of KYC every time once they are registered with KRA and obtains a letter from KRA. Stay true or false. And the correct answer is A, true. Which of the following is rated by credit rating agency? Equity shares, B, debt fund, C, equity oriented mutual fund, and D, all of the above. And the correct answer is debt funds. Question number 14. What is mutual fund? A, pool of money. B, share market. C, money market. And D, none of the above. And the correct answer is pool of market. Now see, all the investors come together and make a pool of money over there. So the correct answer is A, pool of money. Question number 15. With which agency are the mutual fund distributors registered? A, SEBI. B, NISM. C, AMFI. And D, depository. And the correct answer is C, AMFI. AMFI only provides us the ARN number. Question number 17. Redemption from one scheme and purchase into another in combined transaction is called A, takeover. B, switch. C, withdrawal. And D, none of the above. Now this is known as B, switch. Question number 18. In mutual funds, trust deeds are executed between trust and A, AMCs, B, investors, C, SEBI, and D, sponsors. And the correct answer is D, sponsors. Question number 19. Distributors receive the commission in the form of direct commission, B, trail commission, C, upfront commission, and D, none of the above. And the correct answer is B, trail commission. Now, see, earlier there was upfront commission also, but nowadays it has been changed and only the distributors get the trail commissions till the units are held in their account. Which of the following Question number 20. Which of the below not an advantage of mutual fund? A, choice of overload. B, transparency. C, affordability. And D, liquidity. Now see, whenever such question comes, you have to understand what is the meaning of each of this. There is transparency in mutual fund. There is affordability. Means any person, if you wants to invest even 500 rupees a month, they are allowed to do that also. There is liquidity. Means if you want to redeem and get the money, you can do that also. So choice of overload is the correct answer. That is A, choice of overload, because there are many schemes. It is difficult to find which is the best scheme for the best customer. So here is the role of the distributor to help them and select the correct fund for them